right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subby, welcome back. I appreciate you tuning in, and if you are a first-time viewer, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. That way you don't miss any future videos from me. I so appreciate everyone who's watching. As you can see, I've got some writing utensils in front of me. So I'm just doing a brief overview of what I recently purchased from JetPens. So these, first off, are Mildliners. I opened up the package and I opened it up already. Sorry, couldn't wait on you guys. I opened it. But in any event, this is a set of 15. Be nice if I check 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 Mildliners. And I opened the package. It was loose, just like this. Wasn't any plastic cello or packaging or anything like that. It just came loose like this. I guess that's how they sell it. And I also purchased this. This is the right side. It's called the Platinum Preppy fountain pen. Okay. It's a very inexpensive fountain pen. If you want to try out fountain pens, then this is the way to go. This pen was, take a look at my thing here, it was $5 for this fountain pen. They have far more expensive fountain pens, but I'm not a fountain pen, or you can say expert, so this is my second one trying out. I'll show you the other one that I've been trying, but this is my second one. It's $5, very inexpensive and easy to use. This one has a extra fine nib, and it has the nib information on the tip. Sorry, let me get my readers because I don't see too well out of one eye, but yeah, I don't know if you can see me bringing it up here, if the camera would focus, but on the nib is etched in with a number, and that number tells you what nib it is, and the O2 is for fine tip. That means it's going to be a very thin line when you're drawing. There's extra fine, which is this one. There's fine, and then there's medium. I believe the fine nib is like an O3. I believe this is an O2, and it comes like this with the cap on. It's, as you can see, it's transparent. I guess you call the barrel of the pen is transparent. It comes with a cartridge included. So this is the cartridge. Let me get these out of the way since I've already started with this, and I've got a tissue here just in case. And this is fairly easy, and it doesn't come with instructions in the packaging. A lot of stuff with the JetPens, I realized that I have to like Google it and find YouTube videos to show me. So I looked up a YouTube video to make sure that I was installing this cartridge properly. Some things they'll show on their website, but some things they don't. So for the video, I actually looked it up. So it's just a simple press, because when it came, I don't know if you can see, there's like a little silver ball there. I'm like, I have another one and it doesn't have a silver ball on it. It's just a plastic. Am I supposed to take out the silver ball? But no, you're just taking this and you're giving it a press, a firm press. You see, that just went straight in. And do you see how ink is already on my finger? That's flowing through the nib. Ugh, made a mess. And then you're just replacing the cover of this end right back on. Let me just dab this a little bit. Yeah, this was great. This flowed through right away. You can see when you put that in, that cartridge, the ink begins to flow through here. You can see it flowing through. So let's get a piece of paper, do a little test. So we're taking this paper here, and let's just say You see how fine that is? And it's such a smooth write. Oh, it's so smooth. I love it. It's smooth and it's nice and thin. I love it. I am so going to enjoy this pen. So it was $5 for the pen. It comes with an ink cartridge included, but I went ahead and got refills because I don't like to run out. So this was the refill pack for this. And the refill pack comes with two, as you can see, if you can see in here, there's two ink cartridges included in here. And the ink cartridges for this, it's $1.65, $1.65 for two cartridge refills for this Platinum Preppy pen. Very inexpensive. And it comes in various colors. Now, you can put different color cartridges into this pen, but personally me, if I was going to use something like red ink or blue ink or green ink, I would buy different pens to use because I wouldn't want to mix. For instance, when this black is done, take out the cartridge and replace it with red and put it over the black that's already. I wouldn't want to do that. I would just get, me personally would get, I mean the pen is inexpensive, it's $5. I would get different pens for different color inks that I would want to use. So this is my fountain pen, my Platinum Preppy for $5. Love it. I've already had a pen that I was using, a fountain pen, and this is it. It's called the Petite Pilot. Do you see how cute this is? The Petite Pilot. Look how cute that is. It's basically the same thing, and the Petite Pilot cost $3.80. This is the first fountain pen that I started with. So the Petite Pilot that I have, this nib says, can I read it? It just says fine, but I know it doesn't have the number, but this one says F for fine, and the premium I just showed you was extra fine. So let's see if we can tell a difference. I went ahead and replaced the cartridge for this because I had ran out. So this was the replacements that I ordered. This is the one I opened, but this is how it comes. Of course, you know, there's barely any English on there that you can read except where it says Petite Pilot. But the replacement for this pen has 3 cartridges, and you pay, what is it? $1.90 for the 3 replacement cartridges for this pen. Not bad at all. So I replaced this cartridge last night. So let's write with the fine nib. Do you see how the fine nib is heavier? The ink is it's a much heavier print. So this is the extra fine. And this is the fine. So that just gives you an idea of the nibs. And this is what they call the nib. The part where the ink is flowing through and actually transferring the ink onto the paper. So this is, the fine is a much heavier, the extra fine is a much thinner print, just so you can see. And I just think this pen is so adorable and so cute. Look how little it is. Right, smooth. I love it. I've been using it for a little bit, and I find that it's great for putting in my pocket TN. Look how snug and cute that fits in there. Look at that. Look at that. It fits perfect in here. So I keep that in there. And put the refills over there. So let's go and look at the Fineliners. Now these are double tip Fineliners. So let's take this one. This has the broad end. And this has the pointed end, the thinner end, the fine. Well, they call it fine. They call this bold. So, and this packaging, like I said, it came loose in the packaging. It came with a paper. I couldn't correspond the numbers on the paper for each pen to correspond with any of these. So And oh, this is a set of 15. It costs $18 for the 15. So I just had to go onto there to JetPens and print out this that was listed under the ad for the Mildliners. And it's the brand is Zebra Mild Liner. And that is what helps me to figure out what these, so I'm going to have to keep this to just, you know, figure out what these colors are. And let's see if we can guess our way through it. Okay. Because the cap that's on here, the color of the hardware, if you call it that, and the little splotch that's here is no resemblance to what this tip looks like. This looks much darker. So I don't know if this would be considered mild blue-green, mild blue, or mild dark blue. No idea. Let me do a test over here to see. And this is the broad. See, now I think that would be the mild blue. And then there's another one here. Let's see what this one would be. This one would be the dark blue, I think. And this one here, if you ask me, it looks, the cap looks almost like pewter. This one, oh no, we may be wrong. So this would be, I guess, the dark blue. This one here would be the mild blue. I don't know why you would consider that to be mild. And this one here would be mild blue-green right here. I think I've got all those colors. Let's see if I can match them up. I'm not going to go through all of these colors. I'm not going to bore you guys like that. So this was the darker one. Yep, that matches. And then this one would be, yep, I guessed them right. No thanks to the cap that's on it. So that's that. So they are supposed to be a light pink somewhere here. I don't know if this would be considered the light pink. So I'm going to splotch it again on the back. That's like a, ooh, do you see that color? That doesn't look like anything that's on here. Do you see this, like a neon pink? Do you see that? That's like a neon pink. It looks nothing like what's on here. I'm getting kind of leery about what I'm seeing. This would be considered what? Does that look similar to anything that's here? No. I'm going to stop there. But in any event, I do hope that this is gray. Yeah, that's the gray. That definitely matches that. That's the gray. And just to show you the tip where they have here, I'm going to write in mild. Oops, can't spell. G-R-A-Y. Mild gray. Okay, I won't bore you by going through all of these. You've seen one Mildliner. You've seen them all. Just coming on to show you my pens and my new platinum Preppy that I love, and the refills that I was able to get. Four for the Platinum Preppy and for my my little Pilot Petite. The Pilot Petite, I think everyone should get the Pilot Petite. I mean, they are so inexpensive. What did I say? $3.80 for this pen, and $5 for this one. Why not? And they write so smooth. I just love them. Well, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I wasn't much help with the Mildliners, but just an FYI, the packaging doesn't come with too much detail. You just have to figure out the colors on your own. And because, as you can see, there's like no numbering. I tried corresponding this number. I tried corresponding this. This says 100 on all of them. And most of the writing is not in English. Other than saying zebra, it's saying bold on this side for this end and fine on this end. And then for this splotch, which isn't in an English language, and Mildliner is the only thing in English, it doesn't really give a number of reference. This other set of numbers here, I tried to correspond it to what came on the paper that was in the packaging. That didn't match either. And it's the same number in all of these. So that did not help at all. So just an FYI, if you're buying Mildliners from JetPens, you're going to have to figure out this color coding on your own. But I do overall like the colors. I like both the bold and the fine tips on them. I think they're going to work great in my planner, in my journal, for whatever I'm going to use them with. They'll work just fine. Well, anyway, not going to prolong this anymore. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I am going to link in the description below the link for the pens, the refills, and the Mildliners for JetPens. Until next time, I appreciate you guys.